Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this occasion, as you can see, we are actually using the Odin 2 portal because I wanted to test a game that I like. Well, as you can see, guys, we have Games Hub installed on this device. Basically, because I want to make a test with Dark Souls 3. That's one of my favorite games of all time. So I just wanted to show you how it runs on the Odin 2 portal. Keep in mind that at the moment we are using the console. We are not charging the console. We are using the Odin 2 portal directly. This is not like a live stream. It's running native on the device. So let me show you how we have the everything set up. Okay, so to start, as you can see, we're using Game Hub. The reason why I'm using Game Hub, being honest with you guys, and not Game Native, it's basically because I rather to pick Game Hub for I believe that it makes everything easier than Game Native. Actually, I have been playing with some settings on the Game Native containers. However, at the moment, as I can see here, my conclusion was that Game Hub is still one of the best options that you can pick. So, let's head up, okay? Let's give it a try. So, let me show you my settings, okay? So, you can see, actually, the game resolution doesn't have to be 480p because, you can choose whatever you want. Actually, I run on 480p because I wanted to play on, using the battery, and this will increase the duration of the battery itself. And as you can see, the reason why we are making this video is basically because the update for FX has been launched on June 18, a few days ago, and actually it fixes a lot of the stability of this device, the Odin 2 portal, basically in games using DirectX 11. And actually that's the reason why at the moment I'm doing this video is so you guys can see like the benchmark. Okay, we are going to play Dark Souls 3 on the Odin 2 portal. We have the 12 gigabytes RAM device with 512 gigabytes of the storage. Is like the Pro version. As you can see, we are using DirectX Vulkan 2.7.1, the async version, and as well we are using the Turnip 25th 3.0 revision 11. Basically, because I have been testing with some other Turnip drivers, such as the Turnip 26, and being honest, actually is one of the most solid options that you can pick at the moment. And let's give it a try. Okay, so just allow me a second. We are running offline mode, of course, and we have this parameter. This actually, what this is doing is to, let's imagine that the graphics are being called, and for any reason one of the graphics was not able to be load. So instead of stopping the whole game, it is like, it allows you to keep running the game, and you can avoid those like stuttering effect. It's to it's basically for stability. And let's head up. Okay, as you can see, we have the Mango Hub working at the moment. Let's give it a try. Okay. Okay. Well, we are going to run this section of the highwall, of the Lothric highwall, as a benchmark. However, as you can see, I have some souls on my inventory. Before we run the benchmark, just allow me to spend the souls, okay? Just in case that we die. And well, as well, you can see how the game is running actually. And well, keep in mind that we are directly playing using the battery. Keep in mind that well, at the start of the test, we had like 90% of battery life, so we can make like a benchmark about the battery duration as well. And as you can see, well, some settings to show you guys. Actually, I'm playing with an external gamepad. We are using the GameSir Tarantula. We have the FPS limit enabled, basically because I wanted to keep the 30 FPS, so we can use frame generation. On balance is basically the preset that we have at the moment. So, well, I haven't touched any other setting like graphic, yeah, like graphic enhancement. Basically because I'm as well using an external monitor, so I'm not going to be able to see like the difference. However, well, let's head up, okay? Actually, just allow me to see if we have enough souls to level up.
Well,
Let me just a second.
very well. Then
Oh, actually we have. Perfect. Being honest with you guys, I'm not able to see my life bar, stamina. So, well, we are like blinded, okay? So we're going to start the test. Actually, well, you already can see how Dark Souls 3 is running at the moment. Well, after the update with the FX drivers, or yeah, the FX update for Steam OS 3.8. And well, we are going to run this part of the Lothric Haywall, okay? And as I mentioned, the reason why I have this low resolution setup. Oh, okay. Being honest with you guys, that's the first time that I'm seeing this like error. Okay. Let's keep running it. Okay, it only happens when I aim to the enemy. Mm, Did I make a change? Let me to take a look, okay? Because well, this happened to me before, and I want to see if I have changed something, okay? Yeah, let's take a look. Oh crap. Well, can I cancel it? Can I? No, you cannot. Exit the game. Okay. Let me see. Okay, what we got here? The game resolution is great. We have everything here. Well, this way you can as well see the settings, okay? If it is okay for you guys, you can just say take like a screenshot and then to well use the same settings as me on this recording. Yeah, we are going to keep using the turnip 25th 3 revision 11 and the FX compatibility. I'm sorry. We're going to keep using the most recent one, okay? Because this is the good one. So, well, everything looks to be alright. Probably if I try one more time, that's not going to happen. However, it's like a lesser image error. Well, it depends on who is watching, of course. Because if you are like too minutious about the performance or the graphics, well, probably that's going to be an error. However, well, my best advice is to try with a different turnip drivers. Actually, I'm using these turnip drivers because, well, I feel like those are the most balanced ones that I was able to find. However, well, you can use whatever driver that you want. Okay, let's continue, okay? This is still loading. Okay. Let's give it a try, okay? Um, Pick a target. There it is. Now reset the moment, okay? Well, something might be causing that error. However, being honest, because at the moment we are not developing the drivers. Well, I cannot tell what is causing that like graphic issue. As you can see, Dark Souls 3, at least for me, it performs really clean, really stable. Keep in mind that we are playing on a portable device that you can, well, play on your work, on your car, in a parking lot, on your school, on your couch, on your bed, before going to sleep, on your townhouse, on your grandma house, on the train, on an airplane. And actually, well, at least for me, it performs really good, okay? Um, well, I cannot tell that it performs better than a Steam Deck. However, keep in mind that it weighs 300 grams less. So, at least for me, it's actually an upgrade. And the battery life is 10 times better. So if you wanted to, well, a device to pick it up and, well, play that doesn't weigh like a brick, well, the Odin to Portal is a good option to go. Of course, to play like Dark Souls 3, as you can see, it performs really clean. We cannot say that it's better than a Steam Deck. However, in some... It depends on what you are looking for, okay? Because if you are looking for portability, probably this is your device. If you are looking for stability, probably the Steam Deck is still a good option. Dragon. That motherfucker brings everything. Brings everything. Come on. Okay. Hard jump ahead, okay? Let's go. I don't want to give up. There we go. Whoa. Okay, and that's it, guys. And well, you can make your own conclusions. At the moment, as well, my own conclusion is that Dark Souls 3 performs really clean for being an Android device and as well a portable device. And keep in mind that this Odin 2 Portal has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So if you have like the Odin 3 or a different device with a most recent processor, well, probably it's going to run even better. Yeah, like the 8 Elite chipset. So at the moment, guys, I'm going to leave the benchmark right here. So well, I hope that it was useful to you. Well, see you on the next time.